I signed up to your Dame Dash Studios, and I was just like blown away of the how you think, how you just don't care, you just go for things. Like obviously there's Netflix, there's Amazon, and when I first heard,
that's
like,
my competition. That's my competition.
I didn't know what to expect, thinking when I'm going to go onto Dame Dash Studios. But when I got onto Dame Dash Studios and saw the level of content and saw how much things that you have produced, directed, how much different things there was on there, from film, from shows, interviews, documentaries, health, about veganism and stuff like that, I was just like, Dame is not fucking about. But how do you manage to do all of this stuff by yourself, like literally with a small team? You're just like a beast. It's like you don't stop sleeping, you don't stop working. What is behind Dame Dash? Like, how do you do all these things?
Ideas, they have to happen. And because I always have skin in the game, meaning I put myself in a position where it has to work. I bet it all every time. I don't have no B plan. My A plan is win, 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 win. That's all I could do. And I'm very arrogant about winning.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah, I think I could take them alone. Like, I look at my competition, these niggas is lames. Like, imagine how many offices you win. Was it all of it? I can't take it. I don't like nerds and lames telling me what to do, pretending they tough, pretending they got bread. I can't take it. And the way they control us is through our brain. They make us think they're bosses when they're not. They make us think to be validated, they got to tell us. And that's all control. So I don't care about what people think. That's the #1 thing you have to do. Just make sure your work is good. Make sure you're being respectful. Make sure you love others before yourself, and not give a what anybody thinks if that's what you're doing.
But some people will say that your Dame Dash, you achieved amazing things. You've earned X amount of money. For a new filmmaker who has no money but has talent, what do they do? I know what I would do, but not everybody is built like you and me. Not everybody has that independent spirit and that fight.
Make a film right now and figure it out, get out the business. You got to figure that out. You're a lazy thinker if you can't figure it out. You know, we got to stop waiting for people to tell us what to do. We got to go figure it out. If you have that question, Google it, and it will tell you. I'm broke. How do I make a movie? I bet you this will come up. But it seems obvious to me. If I don't have the wherewithal, I don't have the wherewithal, I'm going to just get an iPhone until I got the wherewithal. These cameras are really good. Look at this does. The iPhone.
So Beanies, let's talk. Yeah. So Beanie Siegels, like, you literally made him a star. Like, he's state property. He's crazy in that. State Property 2, Paper Soldiers. What's Beanie doing? I feel like a lot of times when people are not around the Dame Dash energy, the vibe, they fade out. There's only been a few that survived, like, out of many.
You gotta marry a famous
people
girl.
like that who've got so much talent.
If you don't marry a famous girl, you're cooked, bro.
You're funny. So where's Beanie now? Do you still speak to Beanie Siegels and them guys?
Not really. I spoke to him once with Noriega like 5 years ago.
Not really.
Huh?
Yeah. I see Nori's doing well with Drink Champs and stuff.
Yeah, because I told him to go do that.
But my thing is, you told him to do that?
Yeah, ask him why he did it.
My thing is with you, Dame, that you never ever left anybody out. I've noticed, like, when I watch your films and I watch anything you've done, from the smallest person to the biggest person, you always were fighting and giving them a role. Like, did you always know, like, Kanye West was going to be what he was going to be today?
Yeah.
Kanye reminds me of you.
Everything that,
when I see Kanye,
just look at my, all you have to do is look at my interviews before they're big, when I'm introducing them what I say they're going to be, and they've become that.
Because I watched the Jim Jones documentary on your channel, and I felt when I finished watching it, I felt that everything you took Jim Jones through in that documentary, I feel like Kanye has done it now. Like going to Paris, getting into fashion, getting into art, doing all those things. I felt that Kanye's...
I introduced them to all of those things, yes.
What you done?
I just take them with me. I opened their eyes. The first thing I did was take Kanye to London. Kanye was hiding in the 4040 that day. And I had to go get him. I had a jet on the runway. He was like, I'm not going. I was like, bro, you're coming to London. I have a jet on the runway. You don't do that. You shouldn't even play with me like that. And it changed. He became the #1 selling artist of Rockefeller or Def Jam's history in London.
Cool. So when
really, I used to have a lot of fun in London, bro. I used to have a lot of fun in London. Yeah. London is flavor.
I remember when you was here, like I was young. When you came to London, I think you were staying in Chelsea. I remember you having this mad house. I saw it on MTV with a pool. I think you had SAS with you and you had many other guys. I was like, I need to meet Dame, man. I need to meet Dame. Them times I was producing and I watched you on MTV, like popping tags. I think you was meeting Victoria Beckham. You was working on the Victoria Beckham album.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did all those things come about? Like, how did you end up working with somebody from the Spice Girls? Like, that's just crazy. And getting her to wear Rockaway.
Naomi Campbell had put me on to it. So she was doing Rockwear for me. And she was like, she knew I wanted to go into London and make some noise. And she was like, you know Victoria Beckham? And I was like, no. She was like, Spice Girls. I like the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
And, you know, because she wanted to get into America. She played me her album and it was garbage. And I was like, yo, let me make a record for you, man. You know, like on some kicking it. You know, things just happen because I'm just, you know, I hang out. I'm just, you know, I just be doing cool. So if we kick it and if I'm outside and I meet somebody interesting, then I just do something cool and just snowballs into something else. But also I'm always curious for new experiences and meeting new people and seeing how people are living all over the world. You know, I want to know if anybody's cooler than me. I'm looking for it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, is there another Dame Dash out here? I wish I could hang out with him. Where's he at? You know, if not, I'm just kicking it with girls right now because dudes get on my nerves. I'm looking for like-minded people. If you look at Dame Dash Studios, you see me running around China. You see me running around Jamaica, going to art galleries and fucking getting high and laughing all over the world. And I don't know why anybody wouldn't do that.
Mm. But some people will say that you're fortunate that you can do that. Not everybody's in the position that Dame Dash is in.
You got to make it a position. Nobody gave it to me. I earned it. Nobody gave me nothing. This first generation money right here. I ain't got no fucking what you call that? I'm not a head. What do you call that? Them babies that have the funds. What's that called? I'm not a trust fund kid. Ain't nobody give me nothing. I ain't start off rich. You know, that's their problem. Why wouldn't they do it? I started everybody that's saying that I started exactly where they at, without the internet. So I don't really want to hear that. And I'm 50. You know, I'm 49. I'm 49. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know, no one should have an excuse.
When you made your
Slow. What you said? You have to
So tell me
whisper,
something, Dame. When you made your first, do you remember when you made your first million? How did you feel when you saw, you went to your bank and you saw there was £1 million in there? How did you feel when you made your first million as a black man in America?
I felt like I spent it that day. It was gone. It wasn't enough. And it felt like that's what a million could do. Not a fucking thing. That's what I said. I wasn't impressed with it. It wasn't enough to look at.
So when you saw your first million, can you remember the feeling, what you done, what you bought, where you went, like when you actually?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't remember my first million. I stopped counting in the 90s. I really can't remember my first million, bro. I was really young. You know, I was like, you know, a superhero kid. Like, you know, I was a millionaire in my 20s. You know what I mean? Like, I seen $1 million when I. The question is,
do you think you got rich
let me say this.
Quick, too young?
Let me say this. The first time I saw $1 million, I was tired from counting it. That's what it was. It was annoying counting $1 million. I was like, I ain't counting $1 million again.
So if you could go back, would you spend your money different?
No. Why would I do anything different? I'm having too much fun.
Nothing at all.
Yo, bro, I told you I would just. Why would I change anything?
Let's open up the.
Huh?
Let's open up the questions to some of the people online. Let's open up the questions to some of the people online because there's so many. I'm going to open up some of the questions to some of the people online in the comments.
Right.
Let's see what they're saying. Has anyone got a question for Dame? There's so many people in there. 1 second. Let me see.
Hey, Nicolette. You got that link for Gabron?
Is anyone
got that link? You sent me the link.
Yeah.
Okay,
I sent it to you too.
And you sent it to Darren?
Yeah.
I mean to little Stevie?
I sent it to Stevie.
All right, perfect.
Dame, a question. Are you into real estate investments?
Hell yeah, that's the best shit. If I have expendable income, it all goes to real estate. Quick flips. It makes no sense not to. Quick flips. All day. That's the best thing to be a landlord, man. Own some bricks. Always, real estate is good.
If you want another amazing video with the one and only Dame Dash, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.